Instant Pot with Poonam. It is a really good time of year. It's Holi. For all of you that are Hindus, it's a really big festival. And for all of those that may not be familiar with Holi, it's actually a really great time of year. It's a welcoming of spring, as well as a huge festival on how good triumphs evil. And I think in this day and age, we really need a lot of good. So it's one of my favorite festivals of our culture, and it's a lot of color. I don't know if anyone's done the color run, but they have the same type of thing where every kilometer you get a different colored powder. But at Holi, you go to your temple or you go to your community center, or in India, you go to your, just outside in your village, and you just play with colors. And it's a lot of fun. You get dirty, but it's just a really good time. And there are some specific foods that on Holi you make. And you use as prasad, or just kind of a food that you eat during that time. So we're going to do Gayri Rotli, which is something we use in Gujarat. And I've always remembered it as a very long process. You have to make the filling, then you have to roll out the chapati, then you have to bake it, and then you have to roast. I mean, it's just a long process. And so we wanted to do Gayri Rotli with a twist and show you guys a really quick way that still has a few steps, but not as long as the traditional way. With some color. So we're going to get with all the ingredients first, and then we'll kind of start the process, and we'll go step by step so you know exactly what to do. So in order to get started, you're going to need jaggery, which we call gur, where I come from, and my family calls it that. We have nutmeg. This is fresh nutmeg that I've grated, but you can, if you have nutmeg in your spice cabinet, you can use that. We have chana dal, which is rinsed, and I just kind of left it in the bowl. And then you have dried coconut that's shredded, as well as ghee, as well as some ground cardamom and some water. And then this is the way to make the stuffing. So whether you're going to do it the traditional way or you're going to do it the way that we're going to show you with the twist, this is the way to make the stuffing for it. And so if you're going to do the traditional way, you can just make the stuffing and then do it that way. And we're going to show you the new way. Again, it's not the expert way, the perfect way. It's just something that we grew up making. If you have variations to this, be more than happy to do your variation. I don't want to take away from traditional family recipes. So in order to get started, you're just going to dump everything into your Instant Pot. We're using the 3-quart today. So if you have the 3-quart, 6-quart, you can use either size. So you're basically going to dump your chana dal into this, as well as your water. And then we're gonna go ahead and close it. Oh, sorry, and the ghee. Forgot the ghee. My fault. And remember, if you need to know how to make ghee, there's a video for that. Don't buy it. You can make it for much cheaper. So just follow our video on how to do that. And then we're gonna go ahead and close it. So make sure your vent is closed. No, you don't want your steam to release. And then we're gonna go ahead and go to, where's my pressure cook? Over here. So on your 6-quart, this is a good thing to point out. On your 6-quart and your 8-quart, you have a manual button. When we say manual, it's the same as the pressure cook button on your 3-quart. So kind of just know that. So we're gonna go to pressure cook, and you're gonna be on 20 minutes. Make sure it's on high. And then we'll come back and show you the next few steps on how to make Gayri Rotli. Okay, everybody, so the timer went off. I went ahead and released the steam for you so you wouldn't have to worry about it. So let's just go ahead and open it up. And you can see the dal is in there. And you're gonna take your masher, if you have one, or something, a tool to help you mash it. But you're basically gonna go through and kind of make it smaller pieces. All right, everybody, so while I was mashing it, I just noticed it needed a little bit more water, so I added a little bit. And so you can play with it as you're making it. But now that we've mashed most of it up, you're gonna take the rest of your ingredients and mix it in here. So you're gonna first cancel your manual mode, and I've already turned it off for you. And then you're gonna go to saute mode. And then you're gonna take all the rest of your ingredients. So your jaggery, you're gonna put it in here. Your nutmeg, cardamom, and then your coconut. And you're just gonna mix it up really good while it's on saute mode. And you'll notice that it gets a little bit more tough to actually mix, but that's all right. All right, everybody, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the saute mode. So let's go ahead and cancel that. Oh, if I can find the cancel button. There it is. Oh, is it? There it is. Oh, I can't see sideways. Sorry about that. So what you're gonna do now with your filling is you're gonna let it cool down. It is really hot. You won't be able to like roll it and touch it or anything. So let it cool down either at room temperature. If you want a faster way of cooling it down, put it in your fridge. And if you're gonna go the traditional route and do the whole rolling it out and doing it that way, then this is where you would basically cool it and start that process. We're gonna do a more contemporary version and a little bit more efficient version, I guess you can say. But we wanted to try it and show you guys how it was done. But what we did was we took dosa batter, which at the local grocery store where I live, there's a company that actually makes this. There's a few that are out there. But I bought the ready-made dosa batter, or you can buy the batter online. So this one's the uttapam one. You can get the dosa one and make it the same, but the base of this is the same, but you can also find that on Amazon as well. And so what we did, because it's Holi, we wanted to make colorful ones. And so we mixed the batter. We left it kind of thick because you're gonna want to coat the filling, but we left it thick and then we've made them in different colors. So I have purple, red, green, and then I didn't mix this one yet for you so you can see it, but we went into the blue colored in this one. And the trick here is we've referenced this pan before when we made Manchurian. It's called the Paryanam pan. And so we're gonna be using that tool to help us finish out our Gayri Rotlis. And so that pan is over here. And if you watch the Manchurian video, we used it in that. Really nice pan to have in your toolkit in your kitchen. And so we've gone ahead and colored all these, and so you'll have blue, purple, green, and red. And you know, before I said that Gujarati people love Gayri Rotli, but Maharashtrian people also really do love to eat Gayri Rotli as well. So I'm hoping this will hit a lot of people, and a lot of people will try it. So once our filling is cooled down, we're gonna move over and show you how to make the Gayri Rotli with the twist. Okay, everybody, so what I went ahead and did is I pulled out the filling from the fridge. That's where I had it to cool it down. And in order to roll it, you'll find that it was a little bit, if you find that it's hard to roll and for them to actually hold shape, we added some chana flour, or chickpea flour to it in order to thicken it up. And then we put a little bit of ghee in our hands, and I rolled it up to make little balls. And then as you pick them up, you may see that the shape will change, but just keep some ghee in your hand and you can reshape it. So we're just gonna kind of throw a few in different colors, and then we'll get into the Paryanam pan and show you how to actually cook it up. But I'm gonna wipe my hands really quick. And I went ahead and turned on the pan on low, so that way it can start heating up while I was doing this and not have to wait. But let's go ahead and coat these, so that way we can drop them into the pan. And I'm not going to use my spoon and flip them around because it'll change their shape. So just try to coat them with the batter in your bowl. All right. So in your pan, what you're going to do is just take drops of oil. You do not need a lot of ghee, but just drops of ghee into each one. And you'll hear it sizzle because it's hot. And then you're going to put the actual coated filling that you did into each one. I'm sure this is going to be a really good surprise for people that are going to eat these on Holi. Oops. All right, everybody, so then what I did was I started to flip them over. Just be gentle with it whenever you're flipping, but you can see that it's pretty easy to do. But look how nice and like colorful this looks. This is going to be a really cool thing to serve up for Holi just because of all the different colors. But you can see the blue, green, everything is really nice and cooked. And then go ahead and you flip them all, and then you're going to cover it up and probably cook it for another 2 or 3 minutes, and then you'll be able to let it cool down and serve it up. All right, everybody, so our first batch got done. My second batch is still in the pan right over there. But like you can see, look how cool these colors are. They come out so great, really simple. You don't have to hand roll anything. And then I like to serve them up in like little cupcake holders, and they look like cake balls, but they're actually Gayri Rotli. But look at that. That is just so cute. I think it's a really cool little contemporary twist to Gayri Rotli in the traditional way of making it. Again, making it fun for kids to eat as well as for Holi. It's such a great way to add color to your table. If you're having people over or you're going to the mandir or the temple and you get to take some offerings, so this is a really good idea to take. And as you can see, really nice colors. So I hope you try it. Please let us know if you do. Send us photos, and I'd love to hear how you like the flavor as well. So thank you for watching that, and happy Holi to everybody. All right, everybody, thank you for watching that Gayri Rotli video. I hope that you reference the videos on the left so that you can see some past dessert videos, as well as make sure you look down below. There's a red and white button that says subscribe. It's totally free, and you can see our past videos and future videos. And definitely visit the link down below with our website on it to get our recipes with exact amounts and step-by-step instructions. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.